Greetings, Divisadero. This is Robert Aguilar, your school principal. Welcome to the 2020-2021 school year, which will be a very exciting and definitely new way of learning. This is my fourth year as your school principal, and a fun fact, I too was a Divisadero student many years ago, graduating in 1976. So, welcome again, and we look forward to a very, very exciting school year and a definitely different but new way of learning. This is our back to school night and Title I parent meeting presentation. This is our opportunity to provide you more information on how to connect and be involved with Divisadero Middle School. So welcome to Divisadero. This is a school where Trojans care, where they show their character, do everything they can to achieve, show their respect for everyone, including themselves, and making sure they give effort in each and everything that they do. What we do here at Divisadero is extend care with power. And that created our Trojan Top 5. Because power has power. So the P is to be present every day, either virtually, as you're currently doing, or when we resume in-person instruction down the road. To be on time to all your classes. Don't be late. The W, to work hard in each and everything that you do, followed by the E, which then now earns your grades. And then the R is to respond positively to all the adults on campus as well as your classmates. Because we know when Trojans care, Trojans have power. So let's meet our administrative team. You've already met me, Mr. Aguilar, your school principal. We have our Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Adriana Chavez. And our Assistant Principals of Student Services are, for 8th grade, Mr. JTC, and for our 7th grade students, Mr. Scott Hagenson. They are here to support you in each and every way we can for all our students. So let's talk about Title I. What does that mean at Divisadero? The Every Student Succeeds Act requires that each Title I school hold an annual meeting of Title I for the parents to learn about what we do as a Title I school. So let's talk about that. Here we're going to inform you of your child's school participation in Title I. We're going to explain the requirements for this Title I and all the rights you have to be involved with our school. So how do you become a Title I school? Being a Title I school means receiving federal funding to supplement the school's existing programs based on the number of students that qualify for free or reduced lunch from our school funding data collection form. And we use this money in the following ways. It provides instructional support, staff development, and substitutes for teachers that may be out, and we can support the learning and continue all through the school day. Purchasing supplemental programs and materials and other supplies that are needed for our students' learning. And making sure we are conducting parental involvement meetings and trainings and activities so that parents know what is going on at Divisadero Middle School. For this upcoming school year, 2021, we are set to receive $127,365 to help support our students through the school year. And through that funding and all the other programs that we have in place, we are achieving as a school site. In 2019, we had growth in many areas of our school. Right now, you can see that in English language arts, we have grown. Math, we're holding steady. And our chronic absenteeism has improved greatly where students are less absent. For 2019, you see our student population. Our enrollment just shy of 800. Our socioeconomically disadvantaged students was 3/4. Our English learners were at 16%, and we had foster youth at 1%. So with all these students that we have, we find ourselves In a situation, we're getting assistance from our federal government through Title I funds. And in that, we have certain requirements for our parents to make sure they're involved in what we do. So let's talk about that. First off, let's talk about the district's parent involvement policy. Parental involvement means that participation of parents in regular two-way and meaningful communication and understanding, so that parents play a very important and integral role in your child's learning. We encourage parents to be actively involved in the education that children are receiving here at Divisadero. And we want to make sure we're full partners with you in the education decision-making that's going on at Divisadero to support your students' learning through all types of advisory committees that we have, which I'll share momentarily. So what is included in our school's parental involvement plan? Well, here at Divisadero, our plan addresses how we as a school will implement the parental involvement requirements that the Every Student Succeeds Acts require. These will include how you can be involved in decision-making and activities here at Divisadero, how we are using parental involvement funds, what training and information will go out to parents so that you can be involved, and how the school will build its capacity in parents and staff that we have a strong parental involvement relationship. Because Title I says and requires under the law that parents have the right to be involved in the development of our parental involvement plan. So let's talk about what Divisadero has as a school parent compact. This is a commitment between the school, the parent, and the student in the responsibility for academic achievement. As Title I parents, you have the right to be involved in the development of this compact, which will happen through our school site council. So let's take a look at that parent contract that we have. You will look at, and your student should have received this compact that shows the responsibility of the school, the parent, and the student. It's both in English and Spanish. And we ask that this be reviewed and signed and returned to our school by the 31st of August. These are the responsibilities that we have shared with all our stakeholders to make sure Divisadero is an academic success for all our students. This particular compact gets reviewed through our school site council meetings, and we make additions, edits, whatever is necessary to make sure that we are here to succeed for our students. So with that being said, your input is valuable. To do that, we have certain ways of you having a chance to participate in the activities that go on here at Divisadero. We're going to have a school site council meeting on October 12th at 3:30 p.m. and we'll do that via Zoom. We will need 3 parents at this year's council. Now, once you serve on the council, it's a 2-year commitment, and we will accept nominations, and you can email me those nominations at raguilar@busd.org, in which case then we will make the selection of those 3 parents that will serve. We currently have some parents that are on our board now, and in that process they have started their commitment last year, and they will serve out the remainder of this year. Now, we also have other ways to be involved through our Parent Teacher Student Association, the PTSA. That too requires a membership. Again, you can email me if you're interested in serving on our PTSA at raguilar@busd.org, or you can contact our school at 730-7661 and share that you are interested in serving on our PTSA board. As I've explained about School Site Council, there's ways to become part of that team through nominations, and again, just email me. And we also have our English Learner Advisory Committee that's run by our Assistant Principal, Mrs. Chavez, and that too will be a membership in which if you have an interest in joining, please contact our school at 730-7661 or email me at raguilar@busd.org, or you can email Mrs. Chavez at achavez@busd.org. And we're also going to talk about how you as a parent can get involved in your child's learning and making sure your child is succeeding in class through our PowerSchool parent portal, excuse me. So when we get there, you'll look at our school website and see how you can access this information by creating your own PowerSchool parent portal account. You'll see some links on our website that take you there to that portal, both in English and in Spanish. And as once you enter, you'll have some steps that you will follow to create your account with a username and password. And as you create the account, you will now have access to your students' information, where you can look at grade history, attendance history, teacher comments. You'll have access to teachers through email. This is a great way to stay active in your students' learning. So, as we embark on a new school year, you're going to have an opportunity to join us through Back to School Night. That process will entail you clicking on certain links through your students' Schoology page. Each period has a designated time in which you can enter into the teacher's classroom and share with them your questions, learn more information directly from the teacher, and get an idea what your student will be doing this semester in its virtual learning format. So we're excited about how to do that. You'll see a form that your child will have access to that can be filled out by your child with all their classes and the periods in which they have them. And you follow the schedule there between 6 and 7:30 p.m. on August 27th. And you'll click on those links in which to now access the teacher's classroom virtually, just like your student does every school day. So we're excited how this is going to turn out. And with that, we look forward to joining us here at Divisadero for the 2020-2021 school year. Okay, Divisadero, let's make the 2021 school year a fabulous, fabulous school year. Thank you, parents and students, for your continuing support of Divisadero Middle School. We have an outstanding staff and a great group of educators that are here to support your students' learning, and I appreciate them greatly as their principal. This will be a challenging school year, but together we can all do this, and we will all be learning in a different way, but still learning nonetheless. So as your principal, I am looking forward to a fantastic school year. Go Trojans!